What's going on, everybody? It's your man Overtime here. Just in here working on some edits for you guys for some more episodes, some more content, and things to keep you guys entertained. Are you not entertained? But before we get into this next episode, I just want to take a second to stop, remind you, don't forget to enter the bow giveaway. I will put the link in the description below, and also make sure you smash that subscribe button, because the more people that hit the subscribe button, the sooner we get to that giveaway. Again, once we hit 3,000 subscribers, my bow from last year, PSC NXT Evo 33, fully set up, will be given away to you guys. All you have to do is follow me, follow PSC on Instagram, and subscribe to the channel, which is right here, Outdoors at Overtime. Once you do that, simple, you entered in. Still, click that link, see the full description, so you don't miss any details, and enter to win that bow. Alright guys, but while you guys enjoy this episode, I'm going to go ahead and get another one ready for you. Alright, tell me what you think at the end. What's going on, guys? Your man Overtime out here, coming to you with another episode, and this time we're going to cover the subject a lot of hunters go over, do broadheads fly true? Not mechanicals, of course. Mechanicals usually fly pretty easy. But we're going to go with the fixed broadheads today. I got 4 different brands out here, and we're going to check them out and see how each of them fly. So, we got a couple that I've used before. One that, if you see the Oklahoma hunt episode, it flew true at 20, but when I shot outside of that, it went off to the right a little bit. So we got 4 different brands, and we're going to break it into you. Which ones those are. Alright, so we got 4 broadheads and 1 field point. We're going to use the field point just to let you guys see that everything is shooting straight and on. So first we're just going to go over the arrow. So this right here is the micro LTs from Killing Sticks. You can go back and check this episode. I'll put the link up here and also in the description. But these are 4mm arrows, 250 spine with 60 gray outserts and 100 grain field points. All right, we got the AAE hybrid, AAE 24, I think they are. So we got those on with the nocturnal nocks. The arrows weigh out at about 475, 473, they vary, So they're definitely gonna vary with the tips. I've already weighed the tips. Not all the tips are exactly 100. The Montecs, the G5 Montecs were actually the only ones that was 100 grains, 0.2. The G5 Striker 2s, those were 99. The Ozcuts were 104, 103. And the Grim Reapers were like 96. So we're gonna go over each arrow. First arrow, right here, this is gonna be our number 2 arrow. Actually, we'll make this number 1 arrow. We'll just keep the field points blank. So I'm gonna take a marker, and we're gonna mark all our arrows so we know which one is which, and we're gonna mark the spot on the target where it's going. So these were sent to me from the owner of AccuBow. He made Ozcut. These are the Ozcut Hurricanes. I killed 1 deer with these at 15. It was straight on. You see it's a fixed head, single bevel, smaller cutting diameter. Hit the deer right in the heart. It made it about 50, 60 yards. Bedded down, got up, made another 10, crashed. It was dead within maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. So that's going to be our number 1 arrow right there, the Ozcuts. The next, we're going to go up to the old faithful, the G5 Montecs. I grew up shooting these before I knew anything about tuning bows. I would shoot my field point, go buy a pack, put them on, go out and shoot. Killed a couple deer with them as a kid. I wasn't as good of a hunter as I am now. Couldn't stay quiet. Couldn't have the patience and stuff like that. So I missed the opportunity on a lot of deer. So I didn't get to use these truly. So these are going to be our number 2 arrow. And we're going to see how those fly. They swear that the Montecs are like the truest flying arrow out there. Come right out of the box shooting straight. But I've never done a test myself. So today we're going to find out. Our next arrow, gonna be the Grim Reaper. This one's a little banged up. This was my practice arrow for when I was getting ready to go bow hunt or bear hunting. I practice pretty much every day, shooting from 20 out to 60. I hit the target, I missed the target, so it's kind of banged up. I don't know if that's gonna affect the way the arrow fly, but we're gonna see. If it flies super crazy, super wacky, we'll probably count this one out the chart. But this is gonna be our third one. This is the Grim Reaper. And then the fourth and final one is gonna be the G5 Striker GT or V2. I've used these once. I used it this year. Had a nice fat doe come in. I went to shoot, had it on the heart, and it went way off to the right. And at the time, I didn't have my bow properly paper tuned, and I didn't have the FOC or enough weight on the front to control the weight. So we're not gonna use that as an example. So today, we got the bow. I know I got the bow paper tuned. I got good weight up front. So hopefully these fly better. And this would be number 4. So there we go. We got all the bows numbered. We're gonna use the exact hunting setup I used. I got my Cobra Harvester wrist release. I got the PSC Evo, the Evil, not Evo, but I got my scale, so you guys see how much weight we pulling and shooting, and everything will be just about the same. Other than the weights are gonna be off just a smidgen because the broadheads are different, aren't completely true to 100, but other than that, those little grain, little ounces aren't gonna make that big of a difference. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go over, show you guys the target we're gonna be shooting, introduce you to that, and then we're gonna get ready, hit the range, and shoot these arrows, see how they fly. All right, so we are here. We got this new target here, the Morel High Roller. As you can tell, it's a die. So since we have 5 arrows, we're gonna shoot into the 5 spots. I'm a number. But before we get into it, this is a new target that Morel sent me to check out. It's 10 pounds for the stop up to 450 feet per second. So that's like crossbow weight or crossbow shooting. And so we're gonna also kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only are we gonna see how these arrows fly, we're gonna see how well this target does at stopping them. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark all of these. I'm gonna make the one in the middle. That's gonna be our 1 spot. Actually, I'll mark on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So shoot the field point here. The Ozcuts, Montec, the G5 Montecs, Grim Reaper, and the Striker V2s. So we in the place. We got the sight set to home. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back my scale just to see how much weight we shooting behind these arrows. 73.2. All right, so we're gonna shoot the field point first, aiming at that middle target, and then we'll go from there, shooting the rest of these broadheads. Make sure this is on still. Boom, dead center. We'll go to our number 2 arrow. So right now we're at 20 yards. So we're gonna do 2 shots. We're gonna do a 20, then we're gonna go back to 40, and we'll see. 20 could be on, it's close. It might not have enough wind or time to change. When we get back to 40, that's when you can tell the true story. Going to the number 2 spot. Oh, here we go. This one going to the number 3 spot. Just outside the circle. Go for the next one. All right, going for a number 4 spot. This is the Grim Reaper. That one was right back in the middle. That one didn't have any change at all, really. And the number 5 arrow, the G5 V2 Striker. So Striker V2. Here we go. That one was dead center. So we're gonna go down here, gonna check these arrows out, see where each hit, then we're gonna move back to 40 and do it again. All right, so field point, dead center. Right here, this was the Ozcut. These are the small cut in diameter, supposed to fly true. Aiming for the middle, they went to a little bit to the left. G5 Montecs, the ones they say fly truest, that people say fly the truest out of fixed heads. Down to the left a little bit. Over here we have, this was the Grim Reaper. I was aiming here, so this could be just me. This is pretty much on. And then this one right here was the G5 Striker, and that was the most accurate right there. So this is 20. We're gonna go ahead and move back to 40 now and do the same test again. All right, so we out here ranging again. We at 40. I'm ranging with the Maven RF1s. This is their new rangefinder. It's actually their first rangefinder. And if you know anything about Maven glass, crystal clear. The optics are great. You can zoom. They got great magnification, good clarity, and it's the same exact thing from the rangefinder. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna do a review on them soon, on all the glass that I have from them. Got 2 more on the way, but for now, we're gonna finish this broadhead test. All right, field point 40. There we go. Dead center for that one. Number 2 arrow. Huh. Still shooting left low. Missed the target completely. Number 3, the G5 Montecs. Oh, that went down and low as well. I think that one went back into the center target. Now we're going to the 2 that flew truest. Let's see if we do the same thing out at 40. A little bit to the left. Again, that could have been me, but it's to the left of the hole. And then this is the last one. Make sure it line up straight with the fletching. All right, we're good. This was the truest flying one at 20. Let's see what it does at 40. That was just a little off. That could have been me with the wind. Probably was me with the wind. But let's go check it out. The other ones, I was pretty sure I was set on. That last one got a little wobbly. The wind picked up pretty strong there. And it's still the closest to the target. So, arrow 1. This one was number 2, so this is supposed to go here. This is the Ozcut aiming here. You saw the first one at 20 and went low and left. So at 40, just continue to do the same thing here. This one was the G5 Montec. It went down and left as well. They continue to do the same thing, just went even further as we went out. Field point, spot on again. This one was, I think this was the right one here. If I can find a number. Oh, no, incorrect. This one was the G5 Montec, and it went down and left, and at 40 it continued to do the same thing, dropping further out. This one here was the Grim Reaper, which was high and a little bit to the left here. At 40 it continued to do the same thing out, just a little bit. Again, it could have been me going further. And this one was the G5 Striker, which was spot on at 20. And again, like I said, at the wind, that could have been me with the wind. But my conclusion is going to be that the G5 Strikers fly the truest out of them all. At 40, it only made an inch difference. As for at 20, it was dead on. So that's going to conclude the test here with broadheads. It's starting to rain, get windy. Perfect timing. We're going to get out here before the cameras get all soaked and ruined. Thinner grill all up in the picture. But other than that, there you got it, guys. Broadhead spot on at 20. The Ozcuts were off just a little bit. The Montecs were off just a little bit. Grim Reaper and Striker, they were in the holes at 40. A little bit off. I mean, it's not bad for 40. And this one I think was me because of the wind. It still was acceptably close. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up and we're gonna sign out as always. With love, peace, Afro grease. Peace. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Just a reminder, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and follow the link to the bow contest. Alright, again, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell over there so the alarm go off, and make sure you click the link in the description and find out how you can win yourself a PSE bow. Alright guys, with that being said, peace.